What a week on Wall Street. At least that's what it felt like. A rally capped what seemed like an intense few days. By midweek, the drama in Washington spilled over onto Wall Street, but the major indexes climbed their way back. Today, the Dow Jones Industrial Average advanced 141 points to 20,804. The Nasdaq was up 28, and the S&P 500 gained 16. For all of the week's dramatic ups and downs, the Dow, Nasdaq, and S&P 500 were off just fractionally. Dominic Chu has more on the week that was on Wall Street and why it wasn't that bad.
The week didn't start off with any real fireworks, but by the time Wednesday morning came around, there was a feeling like we might actually see that long-awaited pullback for stocks that's been absent for so long. Wall Street had been shaking off the headlines out of Washington for weeks and even months, but the possibility of interference by the White House in an active FBI investigation was enough to rattle things at least a little bit. That was enough to push stocks down on Wednesday by the most in around 8 months, certainly the most in 2017, and put a real end to that run of calm and steady markets over the last few months. In the end, though, it was just another small blip on the market's radar. Gains posted by stocks on Thursday and Friday returned major indices to just fractional losses on the week overall. On a sector basis, the relative winners for the week were the S&P 500 real estate sector, also consumer staples and utilities. Each of those considered perhaps more defensive in nature, less economically sensitive than others. The relative losers in the S&P 500 included high-profile stocks in the technology and financial sectors. Oil also a big focus for traders this week as West Texas Intermediate crude prices topped $50 a barrel for the first time in over 3 weeks. Now that helped fuel a rise in energy-related stocks. Now next week, we get another slate of big earnings reports, including retailers like Lowe's, Tiffany, and Williams-Sonoma. And on the economic report calendar, we're going to get data including new and existing home sales and durable goods as well. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Dominic Chu from the New York Stock Exchange.